What's going on, people? What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna let people come on in. I know I didn't put a something up that said I was gonna do a live tonight, but I'm gonna do. I just needed to do it anyway, um, just to break this whole. As you can see from the thumbnail, this whole TD situation thing down from my perspective. I'm gonna let you guys come on in. Again, I'm sorry about this coming out the woodwork with this live. You guys know I usually do this. But before I go any further, please like and subscribe to the channel, Unapologetic Manhood. And again, I want to thank my new subscribers that subscribed to me in the last 48 hours. The numbers is getting slowly, very slowly jumping up, and I appreciate it sincerely. But we're gonna get into them. I'm gonna let a couple of you guys come in. Yes, indeed. And I'm actually trying to work on a couple of things, editing and all this in the display, making things fun, what have you. I'm trying to, get the hookup from somebody that know how to do that well. Know how to, put things on the screen, know how to show my actual what do you call that unapologetic sign on the screen, and stuff like that. I'm trying to get that done, so I might have to do have another subscribe upper subscribe network for StreamYard. Probably gonna have to do that soon. Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. So let me hold on one second. Let me get in here. It's gonna take people a minute. If they probably ain't gonna have too many people, but I'm gonna try to make this live short. Definitely try to make the live short as possible. Hold on one second. I'm gonna have you guys come on in. If you want to donate to the channel, hit my Cash App up. Yeah. Yep. You're gonna have to do it like that until I start editing really well. Again, if anybody know how to do that, please contact me via email, be it on YouTube. I really appreciate it. But let's do this. Hold on one second. Yes, indeed. Come on in, guys. I'm gonna put it to some music, so you guys come on in. Try to get at least a couple people watching before I start. But hold on just one second. Yes. Hold on. Yep, let me put this up. Let me go into music real quick. Come on in, guys. We're gonna get this going. I'm just trying to get the people. I'm trying to get people coming in, because I know I just did this out the woodwork. But we're gonna have a good live. We talking about the TD Jakes thing. So I'm gonna let you guys come on in with this. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be good fun. I'm over here stuttering. What's going on with me tonight? Hold on one second. Put some music on for you guys. Hold on a second. Let you guys come on in. Play a little bit of music. My bad. Come on in, come on in. Yeah, man. We're about to break this down. This video been going about for the last a couple of weeks. I think 2 or 3 weeks. And it's something that I don't understand. For the most part, I think this situation was going on, how a lot of the women in general, not just in the Black community, but it's been happening in the Black community for a long time. But now it's happening every Americanized household where we must emasculate the kids, the boys, and we must make the women stronger than the boys. A lot of stuff is occurring. Things that they call this stuff that TD Jakes is saying is something. Why is they saying it? Why is he saying it? Certain people that especially in the red pill audience and stuff like that, meant logical thinking men and just women as well. They like, yeah, this is the truth, And we have these people that's like, why is he saying this? It's like, do these people really honestly want something to some actual change in the world? Do they really value change, or is it just talking out their damn ass? When people speaking logical, especially men like TD Jakes, there's so many of our women that love TD Jakes, love him to death, talk about him all the time. Always say he speaks the truth. He's a good man. They buy his books. He do everything great. But now, this whole thing it's a problem. It's like it's a big problem now for some apparent reason. This is what we have, and we're gonna get into it with this specific thing that I'm talking about, and I'm just gonna show you the hypocrisy, especially coming out from the Black community, on when you're literally talking about things that will help us. It's a problem. Things that we have to look in the mirror and say, okay, yes, we have a problem. Yes, this is what exactly is happening. Yes, it must be changes. We cannot just blame it on one, particular people. Let's say gender. We got to blame it on this gender as well. We can't, we can't be trying to cancel people for telling the truth, especially the people that Most black people, black women I know value what TD Jakes say. But again, if it's not pandering to a certain segment of women, it's a problem. And this is, let me put this in fair use, and this is the problem right here, big time. So we're gonna show putting this fair use right now because I'm about to show what I'm talking about. Hope you guys come in. If you don't, I'm still going to show it, what have you. And we're gonna go with that. So let's bring it down. Hopefully this will be a good one here.
This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now, because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
And we're gonna look at that too, the whole sermon. I'm gonna say this about this whole thing. We're gonna show it again. We're definitely gonna show this again before I look at the whole sermon. We're gonna look at the comments that was made and things of that nature, while as well. It's a situation. Let me hold on a second. It's a situation, right, where a lot of people don't want the truth. A lot of people, when they see the truth and a truth is valued. But most people in this society today, no matter how, I talk about all the time, no matter how rich they seem to be, no matter how successful they are, no matter how poor that they are, they don't value truth. Because when you have to start looking in the mirror, you understand what I'm saying? When you have to start looking in the mirror, that is a plague to most people. That is a plague. And people will look at what I'm doing, right? They will look at it, even men. But again, I say people, I have about almost 200 subscribers, and I appreciate almost 200 people that subscribe to my channel. And I'm not going to say Facebook, because Facebook, I got family on there and I got friends on there that would not subscribe to my channel. And the reason for it, because man or woman, they would rather me pander to the needs of people such as the other gender, or me be a certain way. When I talk in a way of manhood and holding value to that, you would think everybody would want to celebrate people such as myself, not just me, people such as myself. They always say it's a problem now. This is women say, especially these feminists, they always say it's a problem. We need more men stepping up. We need more men being active. We need more men being fathers. We need more men being men. And then when you have men that's trying to change this society for the good or the bad, it's a problem. Hold on. Anyway, it's a problem when it comes to that. It's a situation where Nobody want the truth unless it's unless it's pandering to what their issues are. Hold on. As I was saying, it's a situation where no one wants to go, they don't want to be told the truth. And even adults, even these so-called educated people, even these so-called realistic thinking people, but and then when people are saying what's going on, they speak in facts, they speak in data, they understanding what it takes for a real solution to occur. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody want to understand what's going on. Everybody just want to run at the mouth. No one's listening when it comes to not pandering to their feelings, and it's men as well. It's most of the time it is a lot of these males. They don't get that. They don't understand how men like myself, women in the same mindset, they are completely needed in this society. This is how you're going to grow in a society. So again, let me just talk about how we're not going to be, promoted more. We're going to have to do the inner circle, because no one's going to promote this. Everybody, all these guys that's going to child support court, all these guys is making bad decisions. All these guys that's pandering to the woman's needs, and just any type of woman need. Those are guys that don't want people like me even speaking for them to, even bring them to a forefront and say, yeah, it's time for change. It's time for you to stop making bad decisions. It's time for you to start choosing wisely. They don't want to even hear it. They don't want to even hear that. So it goes both ways that I see on the regular for the last 6 years that I've been, trying to create this mindset, So I want you guys to see this TD thing and see what was a big hoopla of what he said, that you would think that would be just anybody saying this. Anybody with logic would say, yeah, this is absolutely a problem. So let's go over. Let's get it.
This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now, because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you're climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
What's wrong with that? What I don't understand. What's where's the lie in that? And he said a solution. He said an accurate solution. And I feel like, again, when I see a woman or man not caring about the kids' needs, and especially the woman, not really care about the kids' needs, not caring about how the family is going to be assembled, not caring about who is giving her the seed to create a child. Not really caring about, can he be a real good father? Can he be a real good provider and protector? Can he do whatever he needs to do to make his family better? I say right there, these people don't care. Most of them don't, because when you have when you have a structure when you have a structure of the government, of the state, and everyone else helping you with these things and saying you don't need this, you don't need that, you could be successful on your own and stuff like that. And you look at their children, for the most part, not all, but for the most part, you can see they child need their father. But if it's a bad father, now you know whose fault was that? Who is the person that's going to make that that decision on who is going to impregnate that person? This is a decision that people have to understand. Like if you supposedly have this bad so-called deadbeat father, man, you had if we was actually seeing from who he supposedly is from day one, instead of seeing how much swag he has, you would have seen that this person wasn't supposed to be a father. See this, and it's so many different avenues why I believe that most of our women don't see the value of a strong man, a man that's going to be a great father, no matter what. Because again, when you're in a society that's based on helping destroy the family, it used to be helping just destroy the black family, because if you ask me, I think for overall we've been destroyed for about 50 years for the most part, and it's getting worse. Even with the Boule part of the community, but you know that's if you guys don't know what Boule mean, that's the uppity, the ones that think they're better than other black folks and stuff like that. But we have to understand how the nuclear family. Nobody talks about that. I seen something on Kamala Harris. She was talking about the abortion. I'm going off the rail right now. She's talking about the Abortion Act and everything. She's saying this is her words verbatim. All these women are getting pregnant. We have to change this law. You know, like, oh, so we have to hurry up and kill babies. I just don't get what that's supposed to mean. And it's supposed to be one of the leaders of the free world. Like, if you ask any of these, in my opinion, illogical free thinkers, that's supposed to be progressive, if you ask them what you think about family and what you think about the nuclear family, how important it is to you, they would tell you they wouldn't know what to say, because they're busy thinking on how are they going to destroy the community, how they're going to promote single motherism, how they're going to promote making bad decisions, how they're going to promote all these illogical ways, you know. So I'm going to take you guys. We're going to read this thing. I hope I can still post it. Hold on 1 second. Let me check it. They probably turned it off, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to read you Plies, the rapper Plies. He did something on what you call on Twitter. He did a Twitter about TD Jakes, and I want to read some of these comments to you about the whole thing and what he said, and show you what he said. You're going to see it anyway. Okay, as you can see, this is Plies, rapper. You know, he be all over the internet. He be on social media like crazy for the last several years. I think he gained his popularity back for social media. He's one of the rappers that's actually taking advantage of that, you know, was a one-hit wonder, what have you, how you want to say. He has some hits, a couple of them. Well, anyway, he said, I sweat TD Jakes can sue me, but I'm putting this on my next song. I can't stop listening to it. I just think this message is so deep, you know, because he's a logical guy. Like, and a lot of women That Plies is another one. You look at his pedigree, all the stuff he put on Instagram for the last 5 or so years. Everybody be agreeing with him. Everyone be agreeing with him. But now, again, when you don't pander to the needs of these illogical people, they go ham on you. You know, because a lot of these people don't have a real solution to make. The only solution for them is to destroy the community. It don't matter if it's black or Hispanic. It used to be just a black thing that they was destroying the black community. They was helping the government daddy was helping these people, you know, but now they're doing it to the white community, especially the Hispanic community. They're doing it to all these communities now. And so it's not just a black problem now, believe it or not. You know, it's not just a black problem. They can say what they want, but it's not. A lot of communities are being destroyed. So let's get into it. Again, this is applies where he sent, where he shared the TD Jakes message. And I'm going to read it to you again. I swear TD Jakes can sue me, but I'm putting this on my next song. I can't stop listening to it. I just think this message is so deep. If you want me to put the ones up and you want me to play that, what he played, what TD Jakes played, I do it. But we actually going to read the comments now. I'm going to read the comments to you now on what certain people were saying. Okay. It's going to be dope. Okay. This is it's in facts and everything. Do it all for it. Okay. Okay. So serious. So this is woman K Dessa, whatever how it's pronounced. So serious, so real, so beautiful, and I want to submit. No, I guess it's she's saying she want to submit for real. Give me something to submit to. Know that. I hear a lot. I hear a lot of that from these women that we need something to submit to. Man, when you get it, when you get that good man to submit to, you don't want it because you still want to have these, you know, play these 3 or 4 games, you know, until you're about 35, 45, and maybe even older than that a lot of times in this society. All these people say, give me something to submit to. You got to be raised to submit, to be honest with you. If you're not raised to know how to submit to the right man, you have your whole situation. You have to want you have to want it. You have to get help. Well, all the what you call it, the baggage that you came with, you got to get help, like real psychiatric help, before you really know how to submit to an actual real man. A lot of these women don't be even dating real men. Again, they be dating dudes that got so-called swag and can't really do nothing but wear the best clothes and probably drive the best cars, but don't have nothing to do with manhood. Okay, here we go. It's problematic and misogynist at the highest form. Woo! I hope Black women are truly protected starting now for their ancestors because they are truly endangered with this way of thinking. So with TD, this is why I'm gonna say real talk. This is a sister, I believe. Yeah, this is a sister, I believe. I'm gonna say this. This is why I feel like the most of the community is done. So I'm not here to bring logic. This, like I said, my channel is made for men that want to change their lives, that want to be real providers and protectors, want to actually help these young boys not make the same mistakes that they had done. And it's for women that actually want that change as well, that want real change, not the change of how I look, what I can do, and this and that, the third. Maybe so you're free to do whatever in this Babylonian society. But this, like she said, how in the hell is Black women endangered when TD Jakes is telling you what a man need from you, a real man, not your Pookie and Ray Rays that you usually and get impregnated by real men. Okay, real men. That's what TD Jakes, and I guarantee this woman or what have you probably is a huge fan of TD Jakes. But again, he broke the code, and that's the problem. He broke the simp beta male code. All right, it's very deep. I got me questioning something right now. I don't know what that means. Okay, off topic. You need to question this something else. Okay, here's something. Angelic, Birdie, Spirit, Whisper, whatever the Twitter name is. These damn wokely wokes or something else. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me read this real quick for you guys. Yeah. What's the name of this message? All I ask you to do is listen to this full ministry message, and this is what we're going to go through. We're going to listen to the full ministry message. First, this is just a clip of a whole. Secondly, he won't sue you as long as you reference him properly in the song. This message needs to be heard in the Black community. Changes are needed. Okay. Yeah, this is a logical person. With these Agent of Chaos people right here, yeah, I know who they are. I thought it was going to be something crazy that this person was going to say, but absolutely, changes are needed. See, most people that's down with government daddy in our community, and they won't admit it, but they down. A lot of them are down with government daddy because they know they're going. All these so-called independent women, they will see. You know, they don't want any change. They're good. It's like they're good. The kids, it's like a whatever thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're good, they're getting the proper needs for them and things of that nature, and you know, not being held accountable. They don't need no change needed. So I say, leave them to where they at. I've been saying this shit for the last 6 years. Lead them, let them go east and west, let them go with government daddy, and be well aware of these people and the people that actually want change. Let's go. You know, all these people talking about, you know, this is hurting Black women. What's this person said? We endangered. That sound like for me? When I hear that sounds like a neoliberal feminist white woman when I hear that. And again, I say this plenty of times. A lot of our people, especially on the far left, sound just like Black men or Black women, sound just like them, sound exactly like them. The same rhetoric. How is that endangering a woman? By, as I said before, by telling her the truth. Let's read a little bit more. Let me say, push. No woman wants things to be this way. It is thrust upon them by men who don't know how to be men. Look, let me see. We get a closer look at this woman. You think a real man gonna want this woman? He gonna want this woman for a night or two. So see, this is what I'm talking about. These women that want to thirst trap and then try to be, political somewhat and say, no woman wants things this way. That's bull crap. Again, as long as government daddy is helping you out with all your wrongdoings, with all your neglection of the nuclear family, this was going to happen. Again, when you make a certain man the father of your children that you say is not around, is want to do whatever, who fault is that? Especially in the last 20 years, when you could get everything on social media on literally how a person is, especially. You know, who fault is that? Is it everybody's fault that you keep on picking Pookie and Ray Ray to be the father of your kids? And then no man is there to raise them, the same men you talk about, but you're raising those same men? You're raising those same men. Those men that you're supposedly talking about that more than likely come to people like her, because there ain't no real man that I know gonna want to wipe this up. That's thirst trapping on the internet. They're gonna want to have fun, but that's about it. You know. But this is what I mean. No woman wants things to be this way. It's just thrust upon them by men. Yeah, a lot of you claim the neoliberal feminist ideology, and you wanted government daddy to be your daddy of your children because it was benefits to it. And a lot of these women and a lot of these men, Pookie and Ray Rays, turned their back to the nuclear family and how important it was. In the last 50 years, they turned their back, and it's getting worse. You know, let's keep it going, man. I'm going to read one more thing, then we're going to watch that sermon. He ain't going to sue you. Okay. There we go. These are just comments. Praise God. Okay. Dr. QB. I'm going to show her face up. I can look at it right now. Look at it. You know what this about. More than likely a neoliberal feminist. Let's get it. So which one is it, Plies? One day you're tweeting you appreciate independent women who hold their own. And the next you're tweeting ignorance and crying about a woman not needing you makes you shy away. Bruh, pick one. You can't have both. Yo, shaming tactics need to be right. Yo, she said, independent women. How are you women independent when you got government daddy by your side? That's what I really want to know. How? And I'm not talking about all Black women or all women in general. I'm talking about these women that's real masculine sounding. And how did he cry? This is shaming tactics. She said, the next you're tweeting ignorance and crying about a woman not needing you makes you shy. He did not say one thing about that. He said that is truth. But again, a lot of these far leftist, neoliberal white women sounding Black women in the community, they don't want to be accountable. And they're not the only ones. And just this is a Babylonian Western society thing. They don't want to be accountable. Like, this is a real problem that T.D. Jakes said. But these women want this. They are so butthurt because they think they good. But again, you look at the percentages of our children and how many Black children in the last 50 years that need psychiatric help or some type of therapy because all the trauma that they went through, and these people think it's cool. Instead of telling him that he's being ignorant, he's crying about women, she should be saying as a woman, this is a woman that probably ain't gonna never have no man. Look at this. Ain't no man gonna want that. It's gonna be a man that want that, but he's gonna have to be submissive to her. You know. So this is exactly what I mean with this. A lot of these people do not want no change. Government daddy is the ultimate weapon to go against the nuclear family. And the people that surround government daddy will say that. I guess somebody replied to him. He has all that in his current relationship. I guess whatever. She doubled down on this woman. So yes, this woman got 99 likes, which she said that's crazy. I want to know how you independent. You have every situation that will help you. You can make all the bad decisions you want. You can have 9 abortions and keep and have 6 more pregnancies and keep them, and you good for the most part, as long as you ain't a drug addict, you good in this society. Let's keep it going. We're going to read one more, then we're going to go to the sermon. Okay. What you going to name it? I don't know. Just ask him because this is powerful. Okay. Okay. This sounds like Mia Davis. The message is very deep. I listen to TD Jakes regularly, just like most Black women that I know. They listen to him, they buy his books and everything. If you think this woke you up, follow and listen to him speak on a regular. It will change your outlook on a lot of things, on what you do, how you approach, think about certain situations, the people you keep around, and how you move. And on the song. Again, it's a lot of Black women agreeing with this. I want to make that clear. Agreeing with this. A lot. You know, it's a lot of Black women agreeing with this situation. You know, and what you have to and I want that to be clear. This is why you have to, men, some of you guys don't listen because I guess it's not coming from your favorite rapper, your favorite athlete, or what have you. But you have to watch who you are putting your seed in, because you know it's a lot of them. It's a lot of these women. They really don't care. They don't care about you. You just like another sucker. She don't care if you know, if you get on her nerves, it's a done deal. She don't care about the baby seeing you. She don't care about nothing. As long as government daddy is here to stay, she good. Let's keep it going, man. I want to show this real quick. I'm just going to show a little bit of the sermon that I wanted to share with you guys. Then that we'll be done for the night. Society. Okay. This is not it. But this is a sermon that people have been talking about right here. And this is fair use. Let's go with it. Okay.
Discipline. Later in Galatians, you will hear Paul talking to you about communicating with those who teach you in all good things. And he's talking about giving to people who teach you, because you cannot give what was not poured into you. As the Father have loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. Next verse. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love. So there's a discipline component in it. It's not just emotion. It's not just love. It's not just feeling. There's a discipline component to it. You can't just turn the kids over to her. Because she's a gifted nurturer. And she will nurture things that she later regrets. That's why there are two of you. And that's why you have to be released to play your role and she plays her role. And together we balance the home.
See, that's the importance. Hold on a second. Hopefully I get that.
I got rules.
See, that's the importance. It's a man's supposed to play his role. A woman is supposed to play their role when it comes to a collective in the household. You know, to be honest with you, I never was really raised like that. I had to learn it. I had to learn this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Again, I was raised by a single mother. Like I said, single mother, just like many of my homeboys, a lot of Generation X. So we had to learn this. We had to get, I believe you had to get like real help. You know what I'm saying? You really have to understand what a man is supposed to be. Because this society, even back then, wasn't even teaching it like they should, but they especially not teaching it now. So you have to do this. You have to do this on your own. You have to get real mentors, no matter how old you are. I don't give a damn if you're 50. You got to just do it, 50, 60, whatever. And you have to understand your role. See, it's a problem telling them, you speak to the modern woman now, you be like, you know, not all, but a lot of them, You like, what's your role in a relationship? What can you give? How do you make a situation better? I don't give a fuck how much how many, how much money you make. Men don't really care about that bullshit. I don't care, how, sexual you are, this and that, and the third. I want to know specifically what can you do, especially having a kid or what have you. What is your role? What the Most High gave you as a role? If you think, and if you ask certain things like that, you will have a better opportunity, especially if you don't have any children now. You will have a better opportunity in finding the right woman. Not making those bad decisions on who you gave your seed to. You got to ask these real questions within that week, because this is this is legacy. I didn't know how important legacy was 10 years ago. I know completely how important it is now. And this is the truth. Let's keep it going.
She's got nurturing. And single mothers have to have both. And you got to balance it, and it's hard. Even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love, he said, I'm abiding in his love because
a lot of them can, especially in this society.
You can't expect God to bless you if you won't obey. If you keep my commandments, Jesus said, as it is with me and my Father, so it is with me and you. If you keep my commandments, you shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. Come on. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, that when I look at you, I'm glad. And that your joy might be full. Those are two joys in that text. He said, I've spoken unto you that my joy might remain in you, that I ought to delight in seeing you coming. But I also spoke it that your joy might be full. So when you and I get together, joy meets joy. So that there is no ambiguity about what he means by commandment, he defines it. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Stop right there. If we just did that one, he gave us one commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. If I put up with you, if I'm patient with you, you ought to reflect that patience in the people you love. He didn't just say love one another. He said love them as I have loved you. You convicted already. I know. I can make an altar call right now. Question, is your love a reflection of his? Or a reflection of your selfishness? Your frustrations, your desires, your attitudes? Can anybody see Jesus' love in the way you love?
This the ending of what I'm going to play, but that whole sermon is about an hour. Y'all need to watch it. It's called the Father's Day sermon, and that's true. That's so much truth, and we don't. But again, we're in a Babylonian society. Is do thy will. We have a Luciferian culture, and we don't value the nuclear family. We don't, and it's evident more than ever. We don't value how important two parents are, a mother and a father are, because that's not progressive enough for these Luciferians. Like, and who lose out? Who's unprotected? Because I'm getting tired of people worrying about the woman and worry about the man. Because to be honest with you, in this society, a woman is free to do the hell what she wants. A man is free to do what the hell he wants. But what about the child? The child is the most unprotected, that by far. There's not really many laws to help a child like it is for a adult female. and then comes an adult male. There's not many laws to help him as well. So this is why we have to really acknowledge on real solutions. This is solutions. This man was talking about, and I ain't gonna say I'm a TDJ fan, but I got my sister been reading about him and listening to him for a long time. Just like any other black woman I know that follow TDJ. This, for what I hear, he's been the truth. This is why he's extremely successful. You can call him whatever you want to call him, but I don't live by, oh, he's like this, so I ain't fucking with him. I live by logic. I live by solutions. I don't give a shit about what they've been saying, who they've been pandering to. I'm living by, okay, what can I find that would make me say, okay, I see what he's talking about, or what she's talking about. But people don't want solutions. Again, a lot of these women want to stay with government daddy. A lot of these men want to be little boys that they usually, creating families with. A lot of these women, oh, I want to be submissive, but it ain't no man to be submissive. The men that value a woman that's really going to be submissive don't want to be with you because they see the okie doke in you by having a 10-minute conversation with you. They see the okie doke. They see the bull crap that you're displaying. You understand me? They see that. And that's a big problem. No, all the men that you guys are quick to say, I want to submit, all women want to submit, but there ain't no real men. No, there ain't no men that you're usually attracted to like that. I know, I've been there. I know who y'all really want. You want, a lot of you want your girlfriend's baby daddy, or you used to be girlfriend's baby daddy. And the reason, and this is what I tell men that think, TD Jakes, he think this can, because he's a Christian, he's a full-blown Christian, he thinks it's going to be changes. No, it's a lot of these people got to, die off, to be honest with you. A lot of people got to go their own way. They got to go. This is not, their handlers got them. They don't want to be really protected. They want people to be fools around them, cater to every delusional need. They want to act like children with breasts, but that's about it. And people think this ain't no joke. We're destroying legacies, and we've been destroying legacies, especially in the Black community, for 50 years. If you want to keep on talking about ain't no man to cater to, whatever, or to submit to, that's your problem. That's not men's problem. That's your problem. You could think all this feminism that you've been listening to all your life, yeah, keep on running with that. But stop having kids, to be honest with you, because you're destroying kids. Because they listen to your ideology that don't make no sense. That's creating nothing but agendas to destroy families. That's it. Anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And and again, when you hit me up, I'm really glad that I got a couple more subscribers. Keep on hitting that button. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe or like this video. keep on hitting the button, man. I'm gonna keep on doing it. I'm gonna keep on making more videos as long as I have enough time to do it. Yeah. So anyway, have a great night, and I see you guys tomorrow. Peace.